It is time to bet to the future. Maybe you're going to say it's too early, but it is not at all. Our partners at William Hill have released their odds to win MVP next NFL season, among other future odds. And yes, the favorite, not the guy who won this past season, Aaron Rodgers, but Patrick Mahomes. Now, the season did not end the way he wanted. Of course, losing the Super Bowl, not scoring a single touchdown, and now dealing with off-season surgery. See in that video, he looks kind of sad. But there's a reason his greatness is compared to the guy he lost to, that of Tom Brady. And remember, he is only 25 years old. So taking a look at the odds that have been released from William Hill to win 2021 MVP. Patrick Mahomes there at the top, followed by the guy who did win, Aaron Rodgers, then Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Lamar, Deshaun, and then Tom Brady at plus 1,800. Let's welcome in NFL writer, contributor to the Pick Six Pod, John Breech. All right, John, I like a good town. It is 210 days until the NFL season kicks off. It's kind of sad when you say that. But let's bet to the future here. We're going to get your pick to win MVP. But before that, give me a sleeper.
All right, my sleeper. I got good sleep last night, so my sleeper is going to be good, Amanda. It is Dak Prescott. Look, we all forgot about him because he got injured way back in week 5. He only played 4.5 games this season. Well, you know what he did in those 4.5 games? He averaged 371 yards passing per game. To tell you how absurd that is, Patrick Mahomes led the NFL with 316. So Prescott blew those numbers out of the water. And yes, it was because the Cowboys were playing from behind and he had to sling it. But he was good when he was slinging it. And you know what? The teams he was playing early in the season, the Rams, the Browns, the Seahawks, those are teams that we now know were good now that we've seen how the season played out. So we saw Prescott lighting up some very, very good teams. So I like Dak as my dark horse sleeper right now to win 2021 MVP.
All right, we're gonna see if that plays out. People in Dallas, I'm sure, are gonna love it. All right, that is your sleeper. It's a fun sleeper. Give me your pick to win.
My pick to win, I am going with the guy who was the biggest chip on his shoulder, it seems like, but it's not Aaron Rodgers, it is Russell Wilson. Look, we have seen Russell Wilson go out this week and say, I'm not happy, I'm frustrated, you guys need to fix something. So in my mind, one of two things are gonna happen this year. Either the Seahawks are gonna bring in guys that Russell Wilson wants, which means all the pressure is gonna be on Russell Wilson to have a big year, or something crazy is gonna happen, he's gonna get traded, in which case he's gonna prove to the Seahawks that they messed up by trading him by having a big year. Either way, it ends with Russell Wilson having a big year. It's probably could be my sleeper too, because let's not forget, Russell Wilson has never even gotten a single MVP vote in his career. And right now, he is my early pick to win 2021 MVP.
Let's continue to bet to the future here. The Chiefs are the favorite yet again, according to our partners at William Hill, to win the AFC. They did manage to beat the Bills to get that title. So these two are the favorites heading into next season. The Chiefs at plus 260, the Bills tied with the Ravens at plus 600. John Breech, your somewhat way too early pick to win the AFC next season.
This is gonna be a boring one. I hate to say it, but it's the Chiefs. Look, until an AFC team can prove that they can knock off the Chiefs, I'm gonna be betting on the Chiefs. I'm the guy who bet the Chiefs to win the division last year at negative 450. It just felt like free money, even though the value was horrible. Again, the value is not great here. But look, when you talk about who's the second best team in the AFC, you have the Bills listed there. Well, guess what? The Bills got stomped by the Chiefs in the AFC title game. They lost to them in the regular season. And so there's just such a big gap between the Chiefs and every other team in the AFC that I just think it would be crazy to pick against them. So I am not going to do it.
All right, that is a little bit boring. Let's see if you changed it up in the NFC. I don't know your picks ahead of time, which is a lot of fun here. The Bucs, they are not a heavy favorite. They are tied right now with the Packers at plus 450 to win the NFC, followed by the Rams, the 49ers, and the Saints. John Breech, your pick to win the NFC next season.
My pick to win the NFC, after watching that parade yesterday, I'm not sure Tom Brady's gonna be recovered to start the season. So I'm not taking Tampa. I'm gonna go with the Los Angeles Rams because they remind me of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Look, number one, you know where the Super Bowl is in next season? It is in Los Angeles. So we can have a team playing in their home stadium for the Super Bowl 2 seasons in a row. The second reason why the Rams remind me of the Buccaneers is that they are making an upgrade at quarterback, a huge upgrade. One problem we saw with Tampa Bay in 2019 was Jameis Winston was a turnover machine. He threw 30 interceptions. You bring in Tom Brady, who does not throw interceptions. Boom, the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. Well, guess what? Jared Goff has the most turnovers in the NFL of any quarterback since the beginning of the 2019 season. Well, what do? You bring in Matthew Stafford, who doesn't turn the ball over as much. The Rams had 4 straight winning seasons with Goff. I think they'll be even better with Matthew Stafford. So I like the Rams to win the NFC right now.
All right, a little less than 365 days. The Super Bowl next year, February 6th, 2022. We're going to do a Super Bowl sleeper here. Your MVP sleeper was Dak Prescott. So who is your Super Bowl sleeper?
Yeah, the lead-in makes it sound like my Super Bowl sleeper might be the Cowboys. I'm sorry, Amanda, it isn't. I know you love your teams in Texas. It is the San Francisco 49ers. Look, I feel like everyone's going to be writing this team off because they went 6-10 last season, but they were battling so many injuries. So now they're going to have a full offseason to get healthy. And you know what? They've already proven they get to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. So that's your worst case scenario. Best case scenario is you upgrade at quarterback and you're even better. So I think the 49ers have a lot of talent. They're obviously going to be in a very tough division with Kyler Murray, maybe Russell Wilson. Now that Matthew Stafford's in Los Angeles, that's not going to be an easy division. But the 49ers are my dark horse sleeper pick to get to the Super Bowl right now. All
right, that's your sleeper. I don't know if that means we've completely thrown out the Bucs here, but who do you think? Who's your pick to win the Super Bowl 56?
I am going to stick with the Rams. They're my pick to win the NFC. And look, Sean McVay has already proven that he can get to the Super Bowl when he has a quarterback like Jared Goff, who again turns the ball over all the time. McVay's had 4 winning seasons in his 4 years with the team. He's been in the playoffs 3 times in 4 years. This is going to be the best team he's ever had around him. This is the Rams Super Bowl window. You have 1 or 2 years to win it. Super Bowl's in Los Angeles. You have a lot of incentive to do it right now. And you know what? I think they're the one team besides the Buccaneers that can take down the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They've got a strong defense. We obviously know about Aaron Donald. And if for some reason the Chiefs want to turn the game into a shootout, the Rams are a team that can play in a shootout. Heck, we saw them play a 54-51 game against the Chiefs a couple years ago. Maybe we'll get that in Super Bowl 56.
All right. I was noticing the helmets behind you. I saw one was the 49ers. I was trying to see if the other one was the Rams, but it's not there. All right, John Breech, thanks so much for joining us here on HQ. What is so fun about this is writing these down, saving this clip, and then we'll check in with him in about a year to see if any of these hit. His sleeper to win MVP, that would be Dak Prescott, but he thinks it's going to go to Russell Wilson. He is picking the Chiefs, very obvious there to win the AFC, the Rams, the NFC, and then his pick to win the Super Bowl, sticking with the Rams at plus 1,300 as of now. You can hear much more from John Breech, Will Brinson, Ryan Wilson, the guys, sometimes Pete Prisco, Brady Quinn pop on there as well every single week on the Pick 6 podcast. Yes, we are 210 days away from the NFL season to begin, but there is a lot to talk about between now and then.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.